You've heard the word blockchain everywhere, usually mentioned alongside Bitcoin. But is it just about digital money? The truth is, that's only the beginning. Blockchain is a foundational technology with the power to transform entire industries, from finance and healthcare to supply chains and digital identity. It's a concept far bigger than any single application, and it's poised to change our world. It can sound incredibly complex, but our goal is to break it down without the confusing jargon. Using clear analogies and visuals, we'll guide you from the core idea to its powerful real-world uses. By the end, you won't just know what blockchain is, you'll understand why it represents such a monumental shift for our future. Let's dive in. To see why it's so revolutionary, think about our world today. Almost every digital transaction, from paying a bill to signing a contract, requires a trusted intermediary like a bank. These central authorities control the process, which can be slow, expensive, and creates a single point of failure. We are forced to trust them to keep accurate and secure records. But what if we could remove the middleman? Imagine a shared, unchangeable digital ledger that everyone can see and trust, but no single entity controls. A system secured by collaboration, not by a corporation. That is the core idea behind blockchain, a new foundation for trust in the digital age. Imagine a special kind of notebook, a digital ledger. But instead of being kept in one place, an identical copy is shared across thousands of computers all over the world. This is the core idea behind blockchain, a revolutionary technology first introduced in 2008 by the mysterious Satoshi Nakamoto as the backbone for Bitcoin. Because the ledger is distributed everywhere, there's no single company or bank in control. This decentralization makes it incredibly resilient. There's no central point to attack or shut down. So how does it work? Every time a transaction happens, like sending digital money, it's recorded as a block. But a block isn't just a simple entry. It contains the transaction details, a timestamp, and something crucial, a unique digital fingerprint called a hash. Think of a hash as a seal of authenticity for that specific block's data. Here's where the chain part comes in. Each new block also contains the hash of the block that came before it. This creates a chronological, unbreakable chain. If anyone tried to alter a past transaction, it would change that block's hash. This would cause a ripple effect, breaking the entire chain that follows, and the network would immediately reject the change. This makes the blockchain immutable, a permanent and unchangeable record of history. Let's walk through it. Say Alice wants to send some Bitcoin to Bob. First, her transaction is broadcast to the entire network. Special computers, often called miners or validators, then race to verify it. They check that Alice actually has the funds and that the request is legitimate. Once verified, her transaction is bundled with others into a new block. To add this new block to the chain, miners must solve a complex mathematical puzzle. The first one to solve it gets to add the block and is rewarded. This process, known as proof of work, is what secures the network. Once the block is added, the transaction is complete. The ledger on every computer in the network updates, and Bob receives the Bitcoin. The record is now permanent and transparent for all to see. But blockchain is so much more than just cryptocurrency. Its secure and transparent nature is revolutionizing other industries. Imagine tracking food from farm to table to ensure its authenticity, creating tamper-proof voting systems, or managing secure digital identities and medical records. The possibilities are truly transformative. Blockchain has three superpowers that make it so revolutionary. The first is decentralization. Instead of a single authority like a bank controlling everything, power is distributed across a vast network of computers. No single entity can shut it down, manipulate records, or censor transactions. This creates a system that is inherently more democratic, resilient, and resistant to control. Next are transparency and security, which work hand in hand. Every transaction is added to a shared public ledger, so participants can see what's happening. But how is it safe? Each block of data is cryptographically sealed and linked to the one before it, forming a chain. Once a record is added, it cannot be altered or deleted. This immutability makes the entire system incredibly secure and trustworthy. This powerful combination goes way beyond cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. It's enabling smart contracts that automate agreements without middlemen. It's revolutionizing supply chains, allowing us to track products from source to consumer with certainty. We're seeing it used for secure voting, protecting digital identity, and verifying ownership of digital art through NFTs. It's a foundational technology for a more transparent and equitable digital future. So, what is blockchain? It's a revolutionary way to record, verify, and share information, securely and without middlemen. It's not just about money, it's about trust in the digital age. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and let us know. Do you think blockchain will change the world, or is it just hype?